Financial is one of the best performing sectors today. The group has outperformed the broader market month to date with a KBW index higher by 4%. That's compared to the S&P being down nearly 2%. For where he sees opportunity in the sector and maybe beyond the U.S., let's bring in David Herro, Oakmark International Fund Portfolio Manager and Harris Associates Chief Investment Officer of International Equities. David, great to have you on. As I do look at Oakmark International Fund and the top 10 holdings, I mean, I'm seeing a lot of banks, particularly European banks and European automobile makers. Cyclical? Is your bet that we're still in a phase that's very focused from an equity standpoint, at least in places like Europe, that is cyclical and value-oriented?
Yeah, when you look at the valuations of these companies versus their cash flow streams, especially when we are entering into an environment with global reopening of the economies causing fairly robust growth. As we know, the problem isn't growth, the problem is supplying all the demand that's out there. When you look at the environment and the price you pay for these world-class businesses, Mercedes, BMW, BNP, and Tesla Sao Paulo, Allianz, these are big blue chip companies that should benefit quite greatly from what we are now seeing as kind of reopening phase two. Phase one kind of happened, and then we took a step back because of the Delta variant. And now we're seeing really an uneven reopening of the global economy, which is extremely beneficial for these companies' income statements and cash flow statements. And then when you look at the price you're paying, they're trading at these massive discounts to the main components of the index. So we're positioned this way because these areas and these companies represent value propositions, especially in the environment that we are in today.